Calisthenics are a cheat code to getting into great shape. There's a few reasons why I think this, so in this video I'm going to explain to you my hypothesis on why I believe calisthenics are arguably the best form of exercise to get you into fantastic shape. So let's get into it. So the first reason for my hypothesis is all of the calisthenics movements are compound lifts. So your push-ups, your pull-ups, your dips, handstand push-ups, inverted rows, incline push-ups, all of these movements are compound lifts that train in multiple muscles at once. Not only that, all of these exercises are hard. With the exception of, say, push-ups past and inverted rows, so push-ups and inverted rows past the beginner stage, all of these exercises you do have to perform a certain amount of effort to actually get the job done. So there's never really an easy workout when you're performing a calisthenics session. Now you could make the same argument with weight training, but a big downside to that is it's just easy to sandbag on your movements. A common mistake that people make with their weight training is to just stay on the same weight and the same amount of reps for a little bit too long. So for a few weeks, a few months, because people are perceiving their exertion to be the same, without knowing that if they added a couple extra kilos, they could get the same amount of reps if they just gritted their teeth and bit down on the gum shield. The second reason for this is that progression, it almost comes naturally, as opposed to weight training where your progression, you either add weight to the bar or you add reps to your set. You have to kind of really think about it and think, okay, last time I lifted 60 kilo for 5 reps. This time I'm going to do 62.5 kilo for 5 reps. With body weight training and your calisthenics movements, it's kind of, like I said, almost intuitive to do that. So if you can do 10 push-ups, the next time you do your workout, you bang out 10, you think, oh, hang on, this is quite a bit easier than I did last time. Next thing you know, you bang out an extra 2 to 3 push-ups. So last time you got your 10 push-ups, this time you got, say, 12, 13 push-ups. And then from there, it's almost like an excitement, like you've unlocked a new skill. So it kind of encourages you a little bit more to keep that progression. So you're thinking, okay, 13 push-ups, that's not too far from 20 push-ups. Weeks and weeks go by, next thing you know, you're banging out 20 push-ups. Then from there, you start thinking, okay, what more difficult variation of the push-up can I do? Next thing you know, you're doing incline push-ups for sets of 10 with your feet elevated and your hands on the floor. So you get more encouragement because you actually feel like you're achieving something rather than just adding more weight onto the bar. Some people can get that from adding weight, but me personally, when I start moving my body through new planes of motion, through different areas in space by increasing my leverages, making the exercise more difficult and slightly changing the exercise, it just gives me way more encouragement to keep progressing. And then I think, what else is possible? Now I can do this exercise. And another reason is because all of the movements are basics and there's not too many variations of each movement. There's no distractions, okay? So one of the problems with just doing weight training is there's literally 1,000 exercises that you can do. Let's say for chest, you can do all types of flies, all types of presses, a ridiculous amount of angles. There's just countless exercises, so it's very easy to get distracted, to jump on a new machine, try a new dumbbell exercise, try a new barbell exercise, and kind of spinning your wheels because you're seeing a shiny new toy and you're thinking, oh, that looks cool, let me try that, or oh, let me try this feels good. You understand what I mean? So potentially, if you don't stay strict with your weight training, you can just be jumping on from different exercise to exercise, trying out new things. Whereas calisthenics, like I said, there ain't that many movements. So you're forced to stick with the basics and just basically get better at them over time, sticking with the same movement and growing that muscle that you're targeting with that exercise. And my next reason is when you start adding external weight to all of these exercises, all of the benefits I just mentioned, they're magnified by like 10. You do a set of weighted pull-ups, you do a set of weighted dips, you're gonna feel like an absolute beast because you're moving your body through space, and in my opinion, that is a true test of strength. Now, some people can make the argument that doing things like heavy squats, heavy deadlifts, heavy bench press for like 1 rep max is a true test of strength. And while that's not wrong, I don't disagree with that at all. There's just something about being able to control your own body weight, something holistic and natural about it that really makes you feel like an animal. Trust me, you build up to a 40, 50, 60 kilo weighted pull-up for reps, You're gonna feel like an animal. You're gonna turn heads in the gym, and it's gonna carry over very, very well if you decide to do more of a weight training route in the future. Also, if you're into any type of sports, specifically combat sports, just getting strong and moving your own body weight is gonna make you way more of a force to be reckoned with. My final point is, if you go on YouTube, if you go on Google and you type in calisthenics, all of the guys and girls on there is a lot of jacked women out there, can't forget them. All of the people that are proficient and can do quite advanced calisthenics, all of them are in fantastic shape. You won't find one person that's proficient at the calisthenics movements, more specifically the basic movements, but done for very high reps. So like pull-ups of like sets of 30 to 50, or people doing weighted dips with like 3, 4, 5 plates hanging from the belt. All of them are in fantastic shape. So that is kind of just enough proof there that getting good at calisthenics, adding weight, getting strong that way, you're forced to get into good shape, you're forced to build muscle, and I believe it's gonna get you into the best shape of your life. You do this for 6, 12 months, 2 years, even that, you look back, you're gonna be completely unrecognizable, okay? So that is my hypothesis on why I believe calisthenics is the best form of training to get you into fantastic shape, okay? So try it out for yourself. Let's see you go from there. I'll catch you lot next time. Peace.